Former Chapman student Jenner Chapman has developed an app that can change the way people listen and share their music. It's called WAV. It allows users to share their thoughts on the music they're listening to from SoundCloud and Spotify with their friends.
Let's say you're sharing a song by Odessa and you're sharing it because you just saw them live. So you say, just saw Odessa live, it was incredible, had a great time. Yeah, it's essentially like a tweet, a status, only it's always attached with a song that you're sharing. And it's cool because that piece of content then is bound together for its entire lifetime on the application, and it can go anywhere. Anyone can repost it, essentially re-wave it. Anyone can like it, and you can find that maybe a wave that you create goes viral on the application, not only because the song you shared is good, but because what you had to say about it was really insightful, and a lot of people could relate to it. And that's one of the core things that makes Wave different from everything else, is it pairs people's thoughts and music that they enjoy in kind of a single piece of content. When this opportunity kind of just landed in my lap almost, I found that this gap in the music industry existed. There was a need for people to share music to their friends with ease, and it just hadn't been filled. And when I decided that someone was going to do it, and if someone was going to do it, it might as well be me.
Now that we've got kind of the core of what this app is and what it does and the inspiration behind it, I want to know more about the CEO and your path throughout the last, let's see, year or so. The idea comes about and you make the tough decision to drop out of school. Right. How was that received among friends and family at first?
Yeah. Yeah, when I first told my parents that I wanted to drop out of college to pursue an app, I mean, they're flabbergasted, and I got a lot of pushback from them. They wanted more details. They wanted to see that I was organized with what I was trying to achieve. When I started to actually get a prototype of the application built, and we garnered some attention from some venture capitalists, that was kind of the turning point from where the conversation shifted from, leaving school is probably a bad decision, to maybe leaving school is actually an opportunity for me to get a completely new experience, trying to basically start my own company at a really young age. It's different from school, where you have a built-in structure and you have projects and deadlines and classes and teachers. School feels much more like a training ground, and doing these projects outside of school felt much more like the real world, because everything came down to me. I had to push myself. There was no teacher that was reminding me of due dates. There is no due dates, if you will. You make your own due dates and then you complete them.
When you're 25 or 30, your 5 to 10 year plan, where do you see this app? Do you plan on seeing how far you can ride the wave for it, or you want to sell at some point when the money gets too insane? What's the 5-year, 10-year plan here?
Totally. People really enjoy participating in music together. They enjoy going to these festivals, these concerts, and they're willing to spend money to enjoy an experience with their friends, with all these people, as they listen to their favorite artists, share their music, and share that moment with them live. Our long-term plan for 5 to 10 years from now would be to establish a music festival that's built from our social media application, meaning we would market the festival to our users. It would be about enjoying music together, just like our application is. And yes, I mean, that's the long-term goal, is to have a music festival similar to Coachella.
What are Wave's words to live by, your credo, your mission statement? You're always posting things on social media, quotes and things like that of musicians. What would you say about kind of your guys' deal, about what you guys are all about? Because you guys are small, right? It's you, Jared, and one other guy with you?
We have a perspective on the market we're trying to penetrate, because we are that market. We have a unique perspective that someone that's either older than us, or maybe been in the industry longer, but doesn't really have the connection to the market that we do. It's this idea of just pushing yourself to do things that might scare you a little bit, or to essentially make waves, if you will, or to affect change in the areas of the world and in your life that you find the most important. And that's something that we always talk about in our core team, is how we are striving to make the biggest impact we can, even though we're 21, 20, and we're young, but we're ambitious, and we're really striving to do everything we can to have the biggest impact and most positive impact on the world And we'll continue to do that as we get older and apply the experience we have now, when we're 25, 30, and we are doing our next startup, whatever it is.